My testimony has to do with the waiting season and kind of what that looks like. So a little bit of background: because of like my immigration status, I'm like classed as an international student, and so I can't get student finance, which is really hard because it's like 20K, 30K, depending what uni you go to. So I decided to take a gap year and just kind of sit down and think about what I'm gonna do. Prior to that, another other testimony is that me and my sister, she's a little bit older than me, we're in the same position, so we couldn't get student finance either, but she got a scholarship, right? And it was really encouraging to see that she got like a full scholarship, so they paid for tuition and they paid for her accommodation as well. So in my gap year, I had that in the back of my mind that like, God, you've seen her through, so you can do the same thing for me as well. So yeah, in my gap year, it was coming to like applications for scholarships and like just looking at things and resources and also praying and giving to the Lord. And one thing, I think I watched this sermon once and it was saying that like, you're not pleading with the Lord, like when you ask with authority, he will give it to you. So I'm like, I'm talking to my Father and I know my Father wants good for me, so I'm not begging, please, please, please. I said, Lord, I've asked you and I know you've heard me. So I was just going with that kind of confidence. So I got an interview for one of the scholarships. So I went and I had the interview. The bad thing was like, I didn't really prepare for the interview. I literally prepared, I think the day before for the interview, which kind of did discourage me a little bit. Gosh, it's like, I was kind of doubting myself at the interview. I feel like I fumbled a few questions. I just felt like I wasn't fully giving it my all because I didn't prepare how I wanted to. So I did the interview. I came back and I was just praying. Before that, my sister prayed with me as well, just kind of declaring, confidence, that the Holy Spirit is with me in that interview. So yeah, I came back to my sister's account actually. I prayed, I was just like, Lord, like it's actually in your hands. So because of that, I really wasn't stressed because I knew whatever the result is, right? I know, Lord, you want me to go to uni. I don't know how I'm going to get to uni. I don't know how I'm going to afford living in uni, but Lord, I know you want me to go because you brought me into this gap year for a reason. So yes, I prayed. It was done. Cool. I went back home. I'm from Liverpool. And yeah, so I was on the bus to my friend's house. And I get the call and she's like, hello. And I'm like, hello. She's like, is this Sabine? I was like, yeah, it's me. And she was like, oh, we want to offer you the scholarship. I said, God. Oh, like, honestly, if I could scream on that bus, I would. Just because, like, I think it's a lot when, like, all your friends are moving on and they're doing things and you can't really explain to them why you can't go. They don't really understand that it's not as simple as, oh, I can just go ask the government for money. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot to it. There's a lot of criteria that you have to, like fit under, and if you don't, it's really, really complicated. So I got the call. I got a scholarship. I'm still waiting for another one. That's another testimony. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I got the call and they offered me the scholarship. I was just like, I honestly just want to give glory and honor to God because it literally wasn't me speaking in that interview. It wasn't the knowledge, the question they were asking me, the words I was saying. It couldn't be me. It really, really couldn't be me. So yeah, my testimony is just like, if God is calling you into a waiting period, wait faithfully and just know you're not begging to this God that doesn't care about you. It's not that you're begging, he's not listening. You've asked once, he's heard you, and believe that he's heard you and trust and wait. And yeah, honestly, that's just my testimony, guys. Glory be to God.